What's going on, Farm Dogs? Back with another YouTube video. We're back in the shop for part 3 of the 3-man derby. As you can see, we got my car shoved up here. Had a little bit of inconvenience. Camera didn't record us, but we did get the motor in, and that's what we're gonna do right now. So motor is sitting in. We had to make some motor mounts. I had it all on video, but no SD card to show. So got our motor mounts in. We got the motor just sitting in there. So now what we're gonna do is lift the motor up and weld them mounts in. So that's what we're gonna do. There's the motor mounts. We'll weld them in solid and be ready to go. All right, motor mounts are in. We'll let them cool there. And we'll set the motor right back in. But hopefully that's our plan today, is we'll try to get some of the bolt-ins in to at least fire the motor and get it running. It's a motor that I ran at Blizzard Bash. So just to make sure that it's gonna still run and do all that, we're just gonna slide it in here and hook up some of the bolt-ins and make sure she's gonna fire before we actually think we're gonna run it. Yeah. All right, motor is in with the motor mounts. So now it's all coming along. We're just gonna have to hook everything up here. So I guess with the camera going down, I guess you did see us put the motor in after all. We did have to pull it out and weld them in, but all in all, I think it looks pretty good. So we'll start off by climbing underneath. We got the starter right here, and then of course, like I've been saying, we'll go get all the bolt-ins and get the switches and all that kind of good stuff, and see if she'll turn over and start. There are all the bolt pins. So all we gotta do is take all that and put it in there. Now, if you've watched the other videos, we put the same battery carrier in this car that was in the Blizzard Bash car. So all the stuff that I have right there should go right into here, no problem. So we'll get... Farm Dogs bolt-ins are in. The only thing I think we're missing is the drive shaft. So in the shifter. Oh, in the shifter. We'll hook the shifter up, but all we wanted to do was see if it'll turn over. Of course, like that, we're not gonna let it run long. We don't even have a water pump on it or nothing. So we're just gonna see if it'll go boom. So let's see if she's gonna fire. Rumba! Back at it, Farm Dogs. As you just seen there, we got the motor running. Of course, like that I mentioned, we don't have the water pump on it and all that good stuff up front, so we're not gonna run it too much. But we're back in the shop, and Dad's welding his bumper on here. Just another step. Like I've been mentioning some of these videos, we've been focusing on my car and getting it completely done. As you can see there, we got all the bolt ends in, and I think all we got left is to weld a couple down bars, connect the drive shaft, and a bunch of good stuff like that. But then we're gonna focus on Dad's car and kind of get it to this position right here that we got this one, and I think we'll be in good shape. So he's gonna get that bumper welded on, and we'll go from there. Bumper is welded on, so now we're just gonna put some front tires on her and see where everything sits. He's gonna drag them out here. So them the new ones?
Yeah, but they're not very tall, so I don't know whether I'm gonna run them or not.
Brand new front tires he got, so we're gonna throw them on here real quick.
They look small to me, dude.
New tires are on. So it took a while, and we cleaned up the shop a little bit, so we're gonna move the cars around here. Dad just went out with mine, so we're gonna park them here side by side and give ourselves some working space up here. We've had these cars in here and can't work on anything with the shop full of derby cars. I guess it is a derby shop. What else you work on? But no, we got that bumper on, so now I think next is what we're gonna do. All Dad's parts are laying in here. He's got his battery carrier, his middle bar, and all that good stuff. I think we're gonna try to tack some of that in and even weld it in. So let's, we're making it into things. We really are. So let's hope Dad don't hit anything here. So there we go, we cut some down bars. I think that's the first thing we're gonna do. Of course, like that, Dad's ran in a pre-ran, so the doors are welded shut, so he can't open the doors. So before we throw all that other crap in the way, we're gonna do our down bars first there with nothing in the way. So we'll weld them on.
Set that on that lip. Weld this front one on the outside. Yep. Can you reach it anywhere? But you go underneath.
How far?
It don't matter. I can make anything up here work. You can go back past the slag, but no, because my fuel pump gets in the way. Yeah. You're probably better off. Yeah, that's plenty high, but we'll just have to live with it. If there's somehow you can tack that on.
All right, battery holder, middle bar. We threw the seat in there. We got his pedals in there. We still got to bolt them down, but that pretty much makes this cage. The only thing we got left is to do the halo, and then this car will be complete. So we made some headway today. Tired yet?
I am. Long week and it's only Thursday.
I think we're both ready for the Derby to be here, and honestly, we're not far away. What are we down to?
A week from tomorrow. 7 days. Really.
7 days from tomorrow. So we're getting closer, and having that done is a big step forward. So feels good. Got looking shot today, and we got the big dog doing big dog kind of things.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. Here we are, we're matching and putting things together. We got motor and chainer together, we got the cradle on it. Front accessories are started on it. Water pump, power steering. We're getting there. Looks, we're having to run stock motor mounts, so we're we're making them fit. Once we get them ready to fit, we'll lift it up. I got to put in some torque converter bolts. And then probably set her in there. We'll fill everything with oil. All right, do a little tire changing. Jeff and Luke roll them up there. Let's see you change some tires.
Yeah, oh shit.
These are a little bit taller tires. Get some work out of the big dog here.
That's fucking heavy.
It's getting late in the day, so I don't know how much longer he's gonna last.
I just had it good in it.
It's good.
Look though, let's feed that motherfucker.
Did he do it right?
Hell yes.
Huh?
Fucking crooked.
Crooked? You want to do it? Well, we're going to put Dad's motor in his car right now. You want me to get that jack under?
Probably go back to the whole thing. Can we push it? Nothing touching?
All right, we got the cross member in.
Now we're ready to weld the motor in. We got the cradle on, we got the front accessories on, we got the transmission bolted on. We're pretty much ready. We got the motor mounts built. They're setting in there. I think we're just going to reach down in there and weld them in right where they're at. The other motor, they slid in and out easy enough. We could take them out, but these we kind of had to beat in there. So we're there. It's about 7 o'clock. We've been working on this only about 5 hours today. Had to run and get parts earlier.
Looking good.
5 hours to get motor in the cradle, put all the accessories on it, put transmission on it, cut the cross member, build the motor mounts, and set it in there. So that's how it goes around here. We're ready to weld. Well, with a bunch of changing tires and putting the motor in and all that, I think we're finally ready to put Dad's bolt-ins in his car. So he's got them all sitting right here. So we're gonna start with the gas tank and get it back there. All right, I think all the bolt-ins are in. We're just double checking everything here. We just opened the gas tank, seeing if we got pressure. But we should be ready to hear it go rumba. Rumba! Number 2. That's the brand new motor from Coyer. So both motors are in the cars, running. I think we're ready to do the exterior stuff now, but that feels good to have that one running and operating good, thanks to Jeff Coyer.